Hey there, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. Oh my god, it's great. I have not recorded this. I don't know what it is, but I keep putting this on the back burner of things to record. I have somewhat of a minor priority of things recording. Generally, I try to handle the things that I can complete the quickest, which is like Shaman King, and to a lesser extent, maybe even Mario Superstar Saga. I can probably complete those a lot quicker. I have no idea how long Bunny Black is going to take me. And I'm trying to start another game. I haven't started it yet. The only reason why is because I'm an idiot and I just haven't done it. And also I'm trying to do another thing. I don't know how well it's going to go, but it involves all the games that I played on my previous channel. So anyone who migrated from there and came here, there's going to be a little bit of a surprise for you. It's nothing much, but it'll be a little bit interesting, I guess. But either who, I have this on the back burner, although I think this is probably, next to Shaman King, I think I could beat this game nearly as quick if I just focus a lot of my time on it. The game itself isn't very long, it's just that you're gonna need to know where you're going. You'll see when we get there. We should actually be getting there pretty soon, to tell the truth. Either way, ladies and gents, the last time in Everlasting Summer, we met up with the hot chick again, the hot blonde, who was very nice to us. We met a couple of other characters. We got to learn some names finally. And then we finally talked to the person in charge, and she just basically told us, "You're not leaving here. It's impossible for you to leave here. I'm not gonna let you leave. Shut up and stay." Okay. I mean, I once saw a movie, a very, very terrible movie that involved Nicolas Cage and a bunch of women, just in one actual space. There were tons of women, no men, and it ended up, and the way it ended did not look good for Nick Cage. So hopefully the same thing doesn't happen here, but we're not Nick Cage. If we were, we'd be a lot more awesome. So let's go ahead and continue on, shall we? Oh, hello. Man, you are a trap if I've ever seen one. And it was really a pioneer guy, not a pioneer girl, apparently. Oh, there's a dude! Hey! This is totally not that movie. He's gonna die, isn't he? We're not gonna see him again after this, probably. Apparently, there were men even in this kingdom of Amazons. Now it's a kingdom of Amazons? Ah, music again. So beautiful. Hello there, you must be Simon, right? And how do you... Well, I've been stalking you since you've come here. My name is Electronic. What kind of name is Electronic? Is that a Russian name? Electronic? If it is, that is awesome, and I want to meet that guy. Oh, here we go. Electronic was a robot character appearing in popular Soviet film and book series. He looked like an exact copy of the school kid called Sergei Cheskov. Huh. Awesome. I like these little factoids that they give. It's really nice that they actually do give some little mini facts while you're playing the game for people who don't know much about Russia. That is amazing. Good job, Soviet Games. And apparently they're actually working on their next game, so I cannot wait to play it. It should be fun. I actually need to look a little bit more into it, because I don't know if they have a name set yet, but it'll be pretty good. Anyway, Juliana also calls me Chessie. I'm not gonna call you that. Chessie. On toast with mushrooms? That's, oh, I guess that's cheese. I guess it's cheese rather than Chessie. Because my last name is Cheskov. Yeah, it's probably cheese or Cheeskov. No, I think it's Cheskov, right? That's how you pronounce it? I don't know. Let me show you around. Alright, sure, yeah, man. I accepted his offer as it would have taken much longer to have known this place alone. Sure, it's pretty big. Let's go. So we ended up in the square again. Is this a pan flute? I just have to marvel in the music sometimes because it's just amazing. But as if this place was all there is to this camp. Lena was sitting on one of the benches reading some books. the game click on, or did it not? Okay, there we go. Electronic confidently approached her. Oh, she looks pissed. Hello, Lena. Meet the new guy, Simon. He started briskly. Or stared briskly. I wasn't reading that completely. Hello. Well, you could say we've already met in a way. Game? There we go. Yes. She looked away from the book for a moment, glanced at me, blushed, and went back to reading as if not noticing that we were still here. Why are you blushing? Alright, well, we're just gonna leave now? Alright. I was first surprised that meeting this girl was reduced to a couple of words, but then I thought that it was better this way. Electronic's vigorous activity didn't fit well with Lena's shyness. Let's go. So next we came to a building which I instantly identified as a canteen. Oh, no more music? Damn it. And here is... I know, this is where you guys consume organic food. Yeah, something like that. Oh, on the canteen's porch stood the unfriendly girl who hit me in the back earlier. At the sight of her, my joking mood vanished in the blink of an eye. Really, now's not the best time to be pulling this guy's leg, even though he's quite hilarious. First, I need to figure out what he's got here. Or, I need to figure out what's what here, or at least where I am. We're in the forest, man. Over there, that's, Eliza... Oh, God. Ooh, I'm sorry, Russia. Decheskveska? Decheveska? Decheskiana. Decheskvana? Davcheskiana. I'm gonna go with that. Davcheskiana. I'm gonna go with that. I'm hoping that's right. Alright, moving on. Be careful around her. He spoke in a whisper. Don't ever risk calling her Deva Che. She doesn't like that. Okay, Diva means two in Russia. The whole nickname sounds exactly like Tu Chi in Russian, a reference to the late Tuchin.ru anonymous image board. Oh, alright. What did you say? Oh, fuck. Run! Run! Cheese it! Cheese it! In a blink of an eye, she jumped down from the porch and dashed toward us. Dude! Run! Alright, you're managed from here on. What? Dude! You're just gonna leave me? Oh, you little bitch! Okay, I'm trying to remember which one of these actually ups her affection. I'm trying to up as much affection as possible right now because I'm still trying to think of whose route I'm gonna go after. I'll probably just go after them one at a time. I don't know. I like this song though. Very nice. Do nothing. Let's just stand at her. Let's just stare down. You don't back down, man. If a hot chick's running at you with anger, you don't back down. You stand there and you get your ass beat. Let's have this happen. Alyssa running past stopped for a moment and growled. I'll deal with you later. Deal with me? What did I do wrong? I added a forced guilty smile to my words. But what am I guilty of? She made no reply and carried on chasing Electronic. Well, there he goes. Looks like I have to kill time alone, waiting for dinner. So I decided to go west. Oh, east. I thought I said west. At least in that direction, where east would be in my world. Because obviously this is another dimension. Soon after, I found myself near the football patch. Or pitch. The game was in full swing here. I guess watching it for a bit wouldn't do any harm. In my childhood and teen years, I was not a bad player myself, and even thought of going professional, but a few injuries in a row killed my desire to risk my health for the sake of uncertain chance of the game. Ugh. Kids of different ages were running around the pitch. I could see a boy about 10 and a girl about 14 years old. A girl. Hey, that's Juliana. Alright, so she plays football. What's so surprising? She seems a restless one after all. And I was standing quite far from the pitch, but she still noticed me. Hey you! Hello you! Wanna play? I don't know how to answer. On the one hand, running around for 10 minutes is no big deal. On the other hand, I'm fat and lazy, and I really don't want to do this. Also, I think these people can kill me. So... But in any case, my attire wasn't suitable for this weather. If I played in winter boots and warm G's, I'd sweat like a pig. Once again, fat and lazy. And playing barefoot without G's would be simply unethical, because I'd be in my undies. We don't want that. People would think I'm a pedophile, or some type of deviant. I'd probably just be a deviant. Wait, what are the age ranges here? 8, like, what, 10, it said 10, as young as 10, so like, what, 10 to 18? That sounds about right for a summer camp. I shouted in response, turning around, and walked back. I was followed by Juliana's screams about my pants, or me being a pansy, or something like that. It sounds about right. You don't turn down a good game of football. Anyway, evening was falling, and made me feel a little tired and empty after a day wasted with no real purpose. So I came back to the square and sat down on the bench and gave an exhausted sigh. I'd better sit here and wait for dinner. Is there any more encounters coming? After all, it's easier to search for answers when you're not hungry. They do give food to people here, right? You know, it's curious how the simplest human needs can break the will to ponder on things, to strive for something. Tell that to Sherlock Holmes. The guy actually had a quote, or something similar to this, where he said, if you don't eat, it actually does help with your brain cells in a way. Your deductive reasoning actually gets a little bit better if you don't eat. Of course, that could also work for the opposite, but then again, he's Sherlock fucking Holmes. Like, the guy is, fucking marvel of geniusry. Anyway, could great people also be affected by this? Sherlock Holmes wasn't. I just went over that. And in that case, how did Spartacus start the slave uprising in ancient times? Where do you get these tangents? You're worse than I am when it comes down to just going off to random bullshit. I can only conclude that I'm not a great person, and that doesn't really matter which mechanism I serve as a gear in society, the Matrix or the weird pioneer camp. Now we're in the Matrix? My thoughts were interrupted by the sound of bells coming from the loudspeaker on the light pole. It must be the dinner call. So I headed toward the canteen, and it was a good thing that now I knew where it was. Olga Dimitrieva was there, standing on the porch. I stopped and looked closely at her as if suspecting something. She looked back at me for a while, but at last I came closer. Simon, what are you waiting for? Come in already. Your eyes are dead. Like, you're giving me this deadpan stare, and it's kind of creeping me out, lady. So my stomach backed me up here. Oh, look at all the people. Oh man, there's so many people. All of you are not important. Look at you. I mean, I'm very glad that they actually gave them faces. Like, look at this. This is better than a lot of visual novels out there. Like, you actually added detail to these guys. Most visual novels would just say fuck it and give them no eyes for whatever reason. Like, I understand that people aren't important, but you don't need to give them the lack of eyes, damn it. What's wrong with you? Actually, have some type of detail here. Even if these guys are just random background characters, they deserve at least a little bit of detail, I'm pretty sure that one show, Victorious, they had a couple of episodes where they did actually talk about where they did actually question why all their classmates, all the people that were around them, they never said or did anything. They just kind of stood there and reacted. Kind of like that. Either way, I had the chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life. This was exactly the same, maybe just a bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs and tables, glazed tiles on the walls and the floor, unsophisticated tableware with an occasional crack. I guess this is what a canteen in a pioneer camp is supposed to look like. Wait a moment, we'll find you a place to sit. She looked around the place. That's that one chick, right? Devcheskiana? Hold it right there. So she shouted at Alyssa, who was passing by. What? What's up with your clothes? Anything wrong with them? Yeah, I see no problem. I see absolutely no problem. Indeed, her attire looks somewhat provocative. No, it doesn't. It looks perfectly fine. I'm completely okay with this. Get your uniform nice and neat right now. No, no, no. It's totally fine. Nobody is saying anything bad right now. All right. Aww. Aww. Boo. Boo. Rules and regulations. You suck. So Alyssa got her shirt straight and walked past, shooting an unpleasant glare at me. She totally loves me. She wants me. So, where can I find you a place to sit? There weren't a lot of free seats. Go over there next to Juliana. Maybe I... Yeah, it's fine. The food's already on the table, too. I had no other choice but to accept. There was already food there, and, you know, might as well eat it. But we have another little tidbit there that I'll read after this. Of course, there was a possibility that the cutlets were poisoned with puree and mashed potatoes generously seasoned with arsenic, and a glass filled with an excellent antifreeze instead of Krompot? So apparently, in common Russian language, koleta or cutlet is mincemeat or fried and baked in the shape of a ball or a cylinder. I cannot speak. Close to the Americans' patties, Krompot is a drink made by boiling fresh or dried fruit in a large amount of water. Compote in French. Oh, okay, so that's what it's called. Compote in French. Huh. Interesting. Well, either way, ladies and gents, we're going to end the part right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you hated it, then you can go ahead and dislike it. Have a comment, leave it in the comment section, and if at any point in time you guys do happen to like the sound of my stupid voice, you guys can go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to drink some water, and until then, ladies and gents, I'll see you guys later.